Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll start with the big picture here, and that is to say that if given the opportunity in the coming weeks to buy 342.26, it does represent a solid zone of support, able to contain selling into the second quarter of this year. And from there, we can round up. I almost want to say back up to the 504.76 5-year channel top, but we didn't actually test that channel top 5 or 6 weeks ago. Came close to it, fallen away. I'm going to kind of call it a bit of a mixed bag right now, probably more of a neutral dynamic where the market tips its hand to the upside if it closes today above 434.08, then expecting that 504.76 channel top within about 2 to 3 weeks. And inversely, the market tipped its hand downside if it closes below 387.27. Now, I had been saying that holding below 438.08 will keep 342.26 in reach over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And that 342.26 is once again the 2-year channel top we settled above a couple of months ago. But in terms of this sort of sell signal, clarity, reliability, I think it really is a settlement below 387.27 that is the no-brainer follow through to 342.26 within a week, 2 at the most. 3 to 5 day swing traders, though, can play sort of ping pong between the two, if you will, selling 434.08, buying back at 387.27, getting long at 387.27 in anticipation of upward rotation back to 434.08. We could trade inside of this similarly shaped structure for the next couple of weeks, perhaps. Let's talk downside. Given the fact that we didn't close above 434.08. The emphasis does remain down, if you will, and that is to say that we do have 419.07 as an intraday support, short-term 3-day channel bottom. We could break that quite easily, and if we do, 404.92, the extreme channel bottom, in reach on an intraday basis. Now, we could place a daily low here, but if we break 404.92, we could, by the closing bell, actually test 387.27. I think the likelier outcome would be a settlement today below 404.92, then indicating 387.27 Wednesday, Thursday of this week, where we could actually bottom out for the week itself and then round back up to a sister formation at 434.08. And if we were in the next week or so to close below 387.27, once again, this 342.26 long-term support expected within a matter of 1 to 2 weeks, where we actually could place a good low well into, if not through, the second quarter. Talking upside now, we do have the 434.08 channel top, and if we happen to push or open above it, a 461.39 is in reach today. That is a solid level that can contain daily highs. It is a 1-week channel top. On the way up, we do have 444.41 as an intraday resistance. It is a 5/8 upside Fibonacci from that December high against that more recent low from a few weeks ago. 444.41 can contain intraday buying, but really, if we push, especially if we open today above 434.08, 461.39 is in reach today. And if we do close above 434.08, you can anticipate then the 504.76 long-term channel top within about 2 to 3 weeks. So closing above 434.08, no good reason to be short, stay short as we move through the rest of January and into early February. The next 2 to 3 weeks then likely to reach that 504.76 channel top, where we can place a good first quarter high, top out here into possibly through the second quarter. This is, after all, a 5-year channel top that may well contain a longer-term buying pressures. I will say, and we're certainly not going to see it anytime soon, but if we did close above the 504.76 channel top by a full 1% margin, we would then have 607.73 as a realistic 3 to 5 week objective, and over the following 3 to 5 months or sooner, 727.17. But we're nowhere near that. Once again, right now, I see kind of a two-sided framework for the next week or two below 434.08, anticipating 387.27, both of which can contain weekly activity. If we close above 434.08, you might reach for 505 strike out of the money calls that don't expire. I'd go six to 8 weeks out on that expiration, given that 2 to 3 week move. And inversely, if we were to close below 387.27, I see 342.26 as a 1 to 2 week objective. And under that scenario, might reach for 340, 345 strike out of the money puts that don't expire for at least 3 or 4 weeks on that 1 to 2 week move. I think that pretty much rounds it out. Please click like, share, subscribe, check out wickedstocks.com. You'll see all of our recent stock picks, our daily triple Q, our daily SPY, our weekly Apple stock analysis. Apple, we've been dead on with Apple for for a while. Apple, by the way, did test its equivalent to 504.76 about the same week that Tesla almost reached it. And Apple has been falling away ever since. And so you might want to have a look-see as to what our objective is, because if Apple can bottom out at its perceived target, which may be reached over the next week or two, will likely be reached over the next week or two, that would be consistent, I think, with a possible good low and support then in the broader market, the NASDAQ 100, the triple Q, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I think that pretty much is all I need to say. I'm going to leave it at that for Tuesday's Daily Tesla Report. You have a great day.